Well, one of the first things I got to get up and running here at the new homestead is a workshop, because I got a million things to build and I can't do it out in the dirt. So I want to get the shop up and running so I can get busy bringing this place to life. We'll be right back in a minute.
This video covers workshop tour.
Well, we were sure blessed when we moved in here, because one of the things that came with the property was a concrete block building that's totally empty, totally wired, lights and electricity is ready for me to do something with it. Very much in the plus column. So what I have is a two section shop. The outside area that you see right here is 360 square feet. It's got open areas over here where I can get flow through ventilation, which I really like. The front bays are open, where I can drive vehicles or whatever I need inside. I have good lighting in here, and I also have an overhead ceiling fan that I can turn on when it gets nice and toasty here in Florida. I'm really delighted to have this. So I'm fixing to get to work and building some things here to make this shop usable. Now, we've been storing our golf carts inside here, but I'm going to end up building another pole barn type shed for the golf carts right outside of the shop here. So I want to get those cleared out of here so I can set this up with workbenches and things that I need out here. And this is where I want to do all of my building. The reason for that is on the inside, the other half of the shop, I got 480 square feet inside that's totally enclosed, and I don't want to be building inside the enclosed part of the shop because it gets sawdust on everything. Out here is ideal. I can just sweep it right out. So this is awesome. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the inside, and let me tell you the plans for that. Let's come right on in. Let me turn on the lights. Now this is a good size shop, which I plan to split into three purposes. You'll notice that up here I have a loft where I can store lumber. So this is where I'll keep my lumber and store it in dry stores. Right here you'll see the center line of the building. This is this stanchion right here. And when I come underneath the loft and from this way over, I'm going to build this for Nancy to store all of her kimchi operation and any of her movie making props and all the stuff that she uses to make her cooking videos. From this stanchion over this way, I'm going to make a 4-week pantry. And I have to tell you, I was truly inspired by Jamie and Jeremy over yonder at Gilbrook Farms. They did an excellent video on a 4-week pantry, and I recommend you go take a look at that video because it's quite useful, full of information, and they're a sweet family. I think you'll like their channel. So go check out their channel whenever you get a minute. But they inspired us to build a 4-week pantry as soon as we got here. And this is the area that it's going to be built in. And I'm looking forward to doing that. Now out here, forward of the pantry on this corner right here, I'm going to this is going to be a shop where I come in here and do some tinkering that is absent from wood cutting. Right now it's a total wreck from moving in, and as you can see, I desperately need to get it organized. Now over on this quarter of the shop, it's a wreck too from moving in, but I'm going to organize this up here where we have some more work tables right here for Nancy to do kimchi, and also for me to do vacuum sealing and all that good stuff right here. Gonna have refrigerator and 2 nice big freezers out here. And another feature out here is it's air conditioned and heated. So you don't need a whole lot of heat here in Florida, but the air conditioning is vital. So we are delighted and blessed to have this building ready for me to get to work in. And as you can see, I got a lot of work. So we'll be back shortly. As soon as I get this all up and running, I'm gonna start with the shop. We'll do a separate video on the 4-week pantry as soon as I get it done. But first thing I gotta do is get the shop ready so I can do anything. So we'll be back soon. Well, it's been a few months since we first showed you the workshop out here, and we've been pretty busy getting that thing up and running so we can get a lot of projects built around here to get this show on the road, get the Homestead brought to life. So I know you want to see it, so let's take a walk around and show you the shop as it's running right now. Follow me. If you'll remember before, I was showing you the outside area of the shop, and since then what I've done is I built a nice big run out table for my chop saw here, my miter saw. It's got a good run out table with a guide so I can take full 8-foot pieces and put them in and chop them down. I'm pretty pleased with this little piece of project right here. Air compressor still over there. I still got to get my retractable hose reel I want to mount in the overhead and be able to pull the hose down wherever I need it. This is a bench that I made right here for when I'm doing projects. I can set my sketches here or sit here and do some deciphering or thinking, whatever I need to do. I also made some cabinets up here so I can keep some of my pneumatic tools in here. I just haven't went out and got them yet, but I'm gonna be putting my air wrench and my nail guns in here. Everything always has plenty of storage underneath. Over on this side, I always had trouble keeping track of my nails and screws. And so I always said when I get here, I want to build a real nice caddy for my nails and screws and all my fasteners. So come on over and take a look at this. I have them organized in order of sizes, screws on this side and nails on this side. I have a big workbench here that I can work on things, or also spread out my blueprints that I draw for things that I'm needing. I put a little underneath a little area so I can store my pressure washer. It just slides right in and out of here. But one of the problems I always have with my pressure washer was it was so hard to get to. I'd talk myself out of pressure washing anything because I didn't want to go to the trouble to try to drag that thing out. But I got a nice place to put it. I got a slide up here where I can keep track of other parts. This is where I keep all my tarps. I keep them in here. I got a nice big workbench right here. This here is another area where I can build things where I'm standing up so I'm not bending my back. It's a nice big surface with storage underneath for all kinds of things that I end up having to stick up out the way. But this is the area that I build. This is the area that I saw. This is the area that makes all the sawdust because I don't want any sawdust on the inside, if you'll remember me talking about that last time. So let's follow me. Let's go on the inside and take a look at how we got that going. This is the area of the shop. I don't really do any work in here because I want to keep it absent of sawdust, but I just made some storage racks, all my tools. I keep 95% of my tools in here so I can just come and get them and put them back when I'm done. I got a nice big bench up here for working. I use this area up here. If you come up closer, you can see it. This is the area that I use when I'm trying to figure out, things I'm going to draw. Like here's the pantry right here. And this is where I draw my blueprints for projects that I'm going to be doing. This is my tater tower. So it's got, you know, a lot of time spent at this desk. So this is my desk area. It's got plenty of storage underneath for a lot of my chainsaw and my blowers and stuff like that. Nancy even got me a refrigerator out here, so whenever I'm dying of thirst, I just come over here and grab me a water or a Gatorade. I mean, some other little cabinets to keep little tracks and little stuff. Got a nice partition wall here to keep things organized on with my my other toolbox. But this area right here is 1/4 of the inside of the shop, and this is all I'm going to use it for. It's basically my tool shed. The rest of the shop is going to be part of the 4-week pantry. We'll be getting to that here shortly. But it's been a little bit of a project to try to get the shop up and running so that we could start really getting down to work around here, because I had to have the shop to do everything else. So it looks like it's ready to go, and I've actually already started some projects. So we're looking forward to really getting this thing, making piles of sawdust out here. So we thank you for watching, and we're very thankful for God to give me this, give me and Nancy this shop, and we'll certainly put it to good use. So until we see y'all next time, always remember, by his hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Have a blessed day. Thank you for watching our videos. We love making them. If you like our videos, we ask you to partner with us in our mission by sharing our videos from YouTube and post from Facebook to all social medias. It really inspires and encourages us. Some great places to share is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Please like if you like this video, subscribe, click the notification button so you never miss another video. Click below for products we used in the videos, and you could also partner with us without spending a penny. We welcome your encouraging comments, prayers, and questions. And thank you for watching and sharing our videos and posts. Have a blessed day.